Alright, how you all doing? Yeah, so... What's up? Yeah, so... I remember saying last week that I was gonna play Marvel Rivals this week, but... after that stream I came up with like an idea for a new video that I've been working on for the previous few days at least. And I'm like, well, it doesn't make sense to like make a Genshin video and then like post it after a Marvel Rivals stream when potentially Marvel Rivals fans might join because they're just gonna leave immediately. So I'm like, yeah, fine. Do Genshin this week. Upload the video hopefully soon. It's a tough video to make, but it's Genshin related. I gotta get that out quick. And yeah, then probably just Marvel Rivals next stream. And yeah, that's about it. The stream is gonna be Spiral Abyss and Mavuika's story quest, which I do have to do because speaking of videos that I uploaded, I'm all out of encounter points. I have no idea why they exist. So I've been having to actually do commissions for the last little while. I gotta say, I really love this auto animation. Also, if I seem a bit out of it, I do apologize. Yesterday I was up until 3 AM working on this video, and then I had to work today. So I was like, objective survive, kinda. Yeah, probably start off with Spiral Abyss, which I'm thinking should go well, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Oh yeah, let me test the game audio. So the game audio should be sounding better. I might just want to turn it down a bit. Let's see, expander, compressor. Maybe I'll just turn it down from here. That should be better, I think. Just so it's not too quiet. And aside from that, we should be good to go. Hey, Hufna, how you doing? Did I finish this yet? Is this done? Oh yeah, it's done. I forgot to do this and then I just did the whole thing in one day. I saw your message earlier just saying Earth. And I'm wondering if I'm missing some context there. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's cool. Is it like a phone app or online? Oh, Thomas said fire earlier. I see. Sometimes it just deletes messages, I don't know why. Fire. So I'm gonna try Spiral Abyss. Also, let me know if the game audio is too loud. All members' shield strength is increased. Huh. Well, it resets in 4 days. I feel like the next blessing is probably going to be better. But gotta try to... Oh, never mind. Gain 50% pyro damage bonus. I wonder who that's good for. All I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Pot of Greed. And what it does. Were you there for the Genshin card game stream? Because there is just a Pot of Greed card, and I kept saying it every time. Okay, so... the Tailwind. Because they do just have a card that lets you draw 2 cards. Chamber 1... I completely forgot how Spiral Abyss even works. I never do Spiral Abyss. First half, second half. Oh, okay, right. And then 3 chambers. Hey, MAA. Nice to see my 2 mods are here. The Pot of Greed is more like MTG's Divination. I hear MTG is a lot like Pokemon. Well, they are the same company, right? Okay. This looks very simple. So I'll probably just go Mavuika for the first one. And then these guys here. I wish they would let you set presets for the teams, so I don't have to always pick them. Because I always forget who's on each team. Who's the healer here? Bennett, right? So I'm just gonna do Spiral Abyss, then the story quest. Elemental skill damage, that's kind of nasty. Effective on this floor. That went about as I expected. You know what I really don't like about Genshin? Everything is server side for some reason. So like even if you have like a lot of ping, then like it actually like affects your ability to dodge and all that. I didn't mean to exit. But it feels like really icky, especially when you have to switch characters with high ping. Normal charge attack. They're just giving me Mavuika buffs. Oh, I'm wasting time doing this. Just nuke him. Done. I can't set up my Yaimiko pylons in advance. I didn't even use Eula yet. Did they make this easier? This feels easier. Attack. They know what they're doing. I guess it's gonna be one of the flying rune guys. Yeah, no. That was easy. So what's the... Okay, we got a ton of these guys. This is a very simple Spiral Abyss so far. I'm wondering if the Eula team is better to have in the first half. Because I know that Mavuika can definitely just nuke the second half. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I bet I would have had a lot more summons saved if I had done Spiral Abyss like every 2 weeks. Well, probably not a lot more. Like, what is that? Like, if you get all the stars, it's like 600. So that's like less than 4 summons. Am I doing this right? Yeah. I always second guess my team lineup order. They're just giving the same buffs, I think. That's like a fourth of the memory of Chaos gives in Star Rail. Maybe having the teams the other way is better. So I was saying in like a pre-stream that I'm working on a new video, and I was up till 3 AM yesterday, which is very irresponsible of me. And then I had work today. This guy's dead, by the way. I love this character so much. Elemental Mastery. Let's just go with this one, because nobody's hitting me. Just wait for her ult. Oh, sorry, her burst. Yeah, I think I kind of like fell off Star Rail when I started to feel the power creep, like almost immediately when I joined back. I think with every new region, they're just gonna introduce a new mechanic that the new characters are really good at, and you kind of require them to even progress. Oh my god. That's so fast. That's so fast. It's only been like 10 minutes. We're already like, what? Almost halfway through? Normal and charge attacks. Yeah. That's the annoying part about Overload. It just kind of knocks them away, so I have to run back. I don't have Yaimiko's skill. I'm like, why am I putting in so much effort right now? Still spinning on the windscreen. Yeah. That charge attack is like really goofy, but in a fun way. I'm looking forward to doing this story quest. Just because I think Mavuika is a fun character, personality-wise. That just killed him. Okay, floor 11 now. So far, it's just been all small fries. Okay, let's go with... I'm just thinking which team to use for either. Probably just do the same. Also, I like how they have a system to favorite characters, but it doesn't apply to this screen. Energy recharge doesn't help me at all. Restore HP... I mean, I guess I can use it. Maybe in the filters? Oh, yeah, there were filters there, but we'll see. They all just say the same thing. It's really funny when it just stacks together. People were saying that Yae Miko was a bad character when she came out. And she's like one of my favorite because it just plays the game for you almost. Or it gets rid of like a lot of the annoying parts, especially like farming specters and stuff. Because whenever you have like straggler enemies, it just kills them for you. Hey, someone's friend, or Daisy, how you doing? I'm just starting off with Spirobus first, and then gonna do the story quest. But how you been? What's new? So the time is... Oh, I see. This might actually be difficult. It's based on the defense progress, but it's gonna reset after this chamber, right? So it should be fine. You got a parent meeting going on? You're gonna get scolded when your mom gets home? Okay. Oh, you don't know if you're gonna get scolded when your mom gets home? So they do a parent interview when you're not there? That's interesting. The way it works here is that like the kid is present for the parent-teacher interview. I mean, I guess it makes more sense for the kid to not be there because then the teacher can just say whatever they want and not have to worry about the kid's feelings. But then that means that there's nobody to dispute them if they make a false claim. Why is the Spiral Abyss just full of innocent animals that haven't done anything? I gotta like actually use these skills, but then they just die anyway. So I find that this fighting spirit builds very fast. I think it might just be C6. Oh my god. Too strong is correct, Daisy. Yeah, I think it might just be C6 that makes her fighting spirit go up really fast. Because I don't have any Night Soul characters on this team, and like, they're doing great. Or she's doing great, I mean. Burst damage? Character HP is less than 50. I'm gonna guess this one. It's also crazy too because of the artifact set. As long as you consume Night Soul points, you gain an extra 40% crit rate. So her burst almost always crits. And it does an insane amount of damage. If I get some better artifacts, I should just be able to bring it up to like 100%. They almost got me there. I hope that didn't hit me. Oh, and that just destroyed the illusion. Okay. All this to do what Mavuika does on the first hit of her burst. These guys are really annoying. There we go. Alright, I think this is the last floor. Oh, the lane line will be normal. Oh, no more attack boost for pyro characters. And this is where the run ends. Ooh, that's quite a bit actually. Consecrated Red Vulture, Fluid Avatar. Don't the Consecrated Beasts have a ton of health? Do they have a shield I have to break? I can't remember. Gold Flame Kukasaur Tyrant. I don't even think I fought that. Okay, it looks like I definitely won Mavuika in the second half. Judging by the Abyss guy there. I'm wondering if I should go the Hyper Bloom team for this. Crocodile is gonna be water resistant though. Alright, let's just try. Let's just try this, see how it goes. So I have a Viridescent Venerer, the artifact set, on elemental resistance, energy recharge. I may as well just go with energy recharge. Yeah, I have Viridescent Venerer on Jean, so that's kind of the buff that she gives to Mavuika if it swirls with Pyro, which it should, considering I have both Mavuika and Dea. Yeah, I think I might have to try hard here. They better get hit by this burst. That still didn't kill. Yeah, these guys have a lot of health. Try hard like our last Marvel Rivals game. Hello, Vince. Yeah, I try hard in my Marvel Rivals. Were you guys playing today? No, not today. It's nice to have like a full squad in the game, because then you don't have to worry about like randos and not being good at DPS and nothing dying and stuff like that. Did I miss? Well, that sucks. She just got comboed, and I don't think I can bring her back. Hey! 70 hours into Octopath 2. I think I should just like probably exit out, right? Because she's not going to be brought back if I... That sucks. Maybe I should try the Hyper Bloom team on this first half. It was just one hit. Feels like a grind to play now. I mean, that's how JRPGs are at the end. Alright, now let's see how this half goes. Oh, I can't believe it. As long as I stay in the field, it should keep me alive. Yeah. I mean, I can't really continue, right? I don't think... No, they should get revived. Right? No. Why do you kind of like Deia's Japanese voice? Yeah, I think it's my preferred one. I mean, the English voice isn't bad. Abandoned floor 12 progress. Okay, so let's try again. This time I'm gonna try the Hyper Bloom team first. I don't know what Chinese Deia sounds like. I mean, as far as I know, a lot of the Chinese voices are pretty good. I just have to remember what the the Hyper Bloom team even is. Then it was you and then you. And then just have the Mavuika carry on the second team. Thought that was 12 floors of progress. Healing effectiveness, I think energy recharge is fine. Especially for this team, you need all the bursts. Okay, I think that's a bit better than last time. I'm just trying to get his burst, so there we go. Of course it didn't. Frick. Yeah, this is looking good. Stun locking. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Runs over. Okay, let me retry. Should I just do like elemental res? Probably not, right? Because the energy recharge does help me more, I think. Oh, I know use both. It's not weird. See, now I'm flustered. Now I'm messing up. He's still alive. Nice aim. I'm right in front of him, and he's still missing. This sucks. That's gonna have a super long cooldown now. Or not? How's that already back? I just keep getting staggered by everything. I don't know why his cooldown got reset, even though I didn't ult. I keep calling it an ult. I've been playing too much Rivals. It's these guys that give me more trouble. Just have to make sure to like pay attention to what they're doing and dodge and all that. Nice stamina. I was trying to switch, it didn't switch, and then I got hit. One more try. One more try. This time I'm gamer leaning. It's so funny when you get to the second half and I can use Mavuika, it's just over. He's still not dead. Why'd you throw it that way? Okay. Let's target the bird first, because I'm guessing it's less water resistant. Oh, I didn't ult. Okay, this one's looking a bit better. What's this fella doing? Okay. Okay, that's one down. I don't think I made it in time, though. I mean, challenge time is 420 seconds. I mean, what am I at right now? It's such a waste of time that you can barely do any damage to this guy when he's waking up. I mean, that's a decent amount of damage. That's annoying. That's 82,000 per hit. That's insane. Still only 2 stars. Do I want to keep going? I mean, I can try to keep going. It's just, it's that first half that takes way too much time. Elemental burst instantly restored 30% HP. I mean, this stacks, right? It's probably better. Oh, this looks easy. You are not doing this right now. At least I tagged him. He's like dodging. This sucks. I wish I was ready for this. Let's do that. I completely messed up the rotation on that. Her ult is gone already. Or burst. How do you not have your burst yet? Oh, he's almost dead. Oh my god, really? I hate this guy. Don't die. Please don't die. He really goes up there with 1 HP just to stall. I've never even seen this guy. You can tell by the tutorial message. Oh. What? Okay. I guess that was an attack. But I like got it all the way down to... I got like the whole meter filled. Do I have to retry from... Yeah, from here. Sucks, it sucks I've never fought that thing before. Okay, this one I should be able to do faster. If anything, it might work out better this way, because then I'll do it in a better time. Hey Amber Rains, how you doing? I already burst him, right? Yeah, Sparrow Abyss. This is floor 12. Oh, that sucks. Right when I got the... Come down here and fight like a man. There we go. That still took a while to do. And now the easy part. Actually, no, it's not the easy part. I died here. Been struggling to get 3 stars here. The last chamber I only got 2. Okay, so like, explain to me when this... Is it just like if you don't break it in time? That's really dumb. Maybe I should just have Daya out for that part, and then she could just face tank it. Because she definitely could. Doesn't matter how much damage that does. Should I try one more time? Just because I feel like I haven't even gotten to play yet on this floor. Okay, I promise, one last time. Whatever happens, happens. I hate fighting this dragon thing. The dragon thing sucks. Read the hint? Wait, what did the hint say? Unsure. Okay, if I die one more time, then I'll read the hint. But I won't retry. It's just so I can go to bed angry. I feel like I keep doing this faster. He's just gonna tap him when he falls and then he's dead. Okay. Wait, do I have... Okay, what's it say here? It can warp itself. Some of its attacks can cause stackable attrition that after a time will cause your active character to lose HP. Use a certain number of elemental attacks to break the ward. So I'm just not breaking it in time. That's the thing. Told you. Maybe I just dodged it, though. Daya really is still alive, right? Okay, I didn't expect her to take that much damage. Daya is the best shield because she just uses her face as a shield. God. And I'm dead. I was trying to switch too. Okay, I think that's the run. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Look at that meter gain when you don't have a Night Soul character. This is a pretty crazy boss though. I don't know why I'm still trying. Yeah, I'll just exit out. Oh well, that's the Abyss run. I don't want to like keep retrying just to see how far I can get. This team isn't really like super built either. Man, it would be nice if I had an ice aligned shielder. It would have been so funny if that was a gold. Where's the achievement? Destroy Flamewind Feathers launched by the Gold Flame Kukasaur Tyrant twice during a single challenge. I really love this idle animation. It's just very chill. Okay, I'm gonna take off my sweater because I am sweating. My chair ran over my headphone wire. Weighted clothing moment. You just drop the sweater and it goes boom. Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna try that again. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the story quest. Master of the Night Wind. Oh yeah, I didn't actually accept it, did I? Let me just switch to English. Let's hope the characters are actually voiced. I mean, to be fair, that's actually probably the furthest I've gone in Spiral Abyss. I don't usually play... Because, honestly, Spiral Abyss is the only spot where you kinda have to play meta, and I don't really like playing meta in most cases. You gotta go now. Thanks for dropping in, Amber Rains. Nice seeing you. But yeah. So I don't usually do Spiral Abyss. Oh, I didn't collect the rewards. I feel like I'm pausing a lot when I'm talking. Well, you know what they say. Oh, 90% of gamblers give up before they're about to make it big. That's what they say. You pause, stutter, and probably have the worst pronunciation when talking. Yeah. It's been a long couple days. Well, I guess that's a free summon. Let's go gambling. Welcome back, Huffnut. Ideally, I think the best team right now would be Sitlali, Shilonen, Mavuika, and then probably like some Hydro character that can trigger Vaporize. And I do have Sitlali's weapon at Refinement 2, so it would be nice to have her. Let's try one more. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that Abyss boss. It seems very tanky. What is Dea's English voice? Oh yeah, she just says like, let's get it on, and stuff like that. Yeah, I do prefer her Japanese voice. Shogun? What about the Shogun? Oh, I see, you said A. Got it. I find it funny that the Shogun is based off Mei from the other games. Gun Girls, Honkai Impact 3rd. She's kind of like a recurring character.
We've been sleeping well
and they just called her A in this game. And it's like, yeah, nobody will notice. It's about time we got to live like this.
Exactly! Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now. And now it's time for some rest.
I've asked this before, but how can Paimon even eat that much? I feel like her stomach is only big enough to accommodate, like, half a sandwich, maybe. What a peaceful feeling. We're normally so busy. It's nice to have some downtime. I feel like that's not gonna last. Yep, there we go. That voice, is it Silali? I feel like I shouldn't be doing this voice the entire quest. Isn't it because there was another Mei in Genshin in A's backstory? Oh yeah, wasn't there? But she also wasn't called Mei, or was she? She's got that mukbang stomach.
Cut that out, it's serious! What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me? Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
Is this a flashback? Why is it black and white? Oh, did she invade my dreams without consent? Wake up, Paimon, we gotta find Mavuika. This is her story quest, remember?
No! Paimon's not done eating yet.
Oh, doesn't that suck? When you have like a really good dream, and then like you wake up and it's like, no, put me back in. That always sucks. It's like you have a dream where like all your dreams and ambitions work out and come true, and you're like, ah, finally I can relax, and then you wake up. And it's just like, damn it. I still have to do things.
Let's ride.
Whoa, okay. I don't do that much. The Night Soul transmission. If she wasn't the Archon, she would get kicked out of here. She's like the guy that rides their electric scooter in the mall. I should just fast travel, riding a motorcycle indoors. When you're the Archon, they let you do it. What are they gonna do? Tell you to leave?
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks?
You could just
Oh,
like
don't
come
tell
over and
me
wake up
something came up on their
wake
way
us up like a
here.
normal person.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
See? Just like I said.
Imagine if your parents told you to wake up your siblings so you do like a ritual to invade their dreams, instead of just going upstairs.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first.
It sounds like something major happened.
Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Lolly
It
explain.
must be major if you wanted to involve the main character.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyatt passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night.
Uh-huh.
You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times. And now, the Wyatt have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm. His name is Xbalanque.
Uh-huh.
Xbalanque? But isn't he the very first?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest
I mean,
of
it's
heroes
possible
and
that
leaders,
Xbalanque can
and the one
come
who made a
back
deal with the
and
ruler of death,
be a
thereby
playable
creating the
character. I mean,
rules
I think
saved
that's what
Natlan's
the
ley lines.
leaks said.
Hasn't he been dead like a really
Then again,
long
like,
time?
the leaks haven't been accurate for a long time, so
Even in that land,
that's not saying
it's
much.
impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned.
Thing is, like,
Hence why
every
this really
character
is
kind of has,
something major.
or every Archon kind of
Let me
has
be
like
clear
a
about
counterpart
this.
character.
I did not mishear,
Or accompanying
nor is
character.
the Wyatt mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
Kind of like Furina and,
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities.
I'm blanking on his
Whose
name.
interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust?
The
if
judge.
Not yours?
What's his name?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong
Water
about
dragon.
this only further begs the question.
Forgot his name.
Just
Ugh.
why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Lolly's even more concerned about this
New
than I
Violet.
am. Still, it's understandable.
Maybe I can use that to
Waiting
remember his
find
name.
out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
Alright, I'm just gonna look at the log real quick, because
Well,
I've
you
been
can't just
yapping.
Up and say.
And what do they mean by him coming back? I guess they didn't explain. How can he be resurrected? Anything's possible in Natlan. That's their explanation. He's the one that made a deal with the ruler of death. Imagine if Xbalanque comes back before Capitano.
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyro Archons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
Wait! Where are you going?
I hope this is a fun story quest. It seems like it's going to be a fun story quest.
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me.
And you're for Xbalanque merging with Capitano. That'd be funny.
My eyes open. Nighty night.
Alright then, what's this about the pilgrimage?
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition.
Xbalanque merges with Capitano, that's some Jujutsu Kaisen writing.
This grand tournament will begin soon.
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
Why are we having a tournament? Let's consult the logs. Sure.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception.
Fine, let's have a tournament
The
arc.
news of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war. Preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting, all of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first. Traveler,
It's funny because
you
when they're
are our
talking and I'm just kind of
cherished
sitting
friend
here
and a part
listening
of
to
our
them,
nation. I'd like to invite
it's like,
you to
oh
serve
man,
special
as a streamer, I gotta
supervisors for
like,
this
I gotta
event.
engage. I gotta, I gotta say stuff. But then I miss what they're saying, and then I can't really commentate on it. We're special supervisors. Wait, so we can't
Hana
enter?
can do it too?
Of course. On that note, my two new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure!
Sure. Should I should I like assemble a team just for this quest? Let's go with. Let's put Pyro Traveler on.
What will we come across this time?
I haven't even used him. I probably don't even need a healer, do I? You know what? That's good enough. Another streamer you watch doesn't talk during dialogue either. Yeah. That's a long cooldown. Wait, so how long is his hold then? That's still only half. That's such a massive cooldown. What? Am I doing that right? When used, Traveler gains 42 Night Soul. Okay. 42 Night Soul. Night Soul Blessing. The Traveler's Night Soul Blessing state lasts 12 seconds at maximum, and when their Night Soul points are exhausted, the state will end. If this elemental skill is used while active, will reset to 42. When the current active character within a scorching threshold deals damage, the threshold will launch a coordinated attack. But nothing restores Night Soul points, right? Or is it just the ult that does? Yeah, I guess the burst restores Night Soul points. This really is just a poor man's Mavuika.
We're here! This is our first stop!
Maybe I should
Looks like
drive
someone's
everywhere
in a good mood.
instead of fast traveling.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
She's letting this get to her head. You give
It's
her a little
nothing.
bit of
We have
power
a
and then
long
she
road
starts
ahead, so
abusing
it's good
it.
that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there. See that? Someone's fishing.
Hey Daisy, how you doing?
It's them!
What do you mean someone's fishing? They stand out like a sore thumb.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman! If anything, I'm superhuman! What?
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you three? What are you up to?
We're fishing, Archon.
See, now they're actually fishing.
We might catch someone really special.
Not like what that one... Wasn't it Chaska before? That was just using like an automated fishing rod?
Shibalanke. He's such a pathetic little... Ah!
My apologies. Ahau clearly hasn't earned his ticket to see the sun today. We didn't mean any offense. When Kachina and Mulani were talking about fishing, they meant it literally, with a hook and bait.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient bogey that you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Lali mention that to you?
We ran into her on the road not too long ago. She seemed to be falling asleep standing up and kept mumbling about something.
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else?
I need to find like a more fitting voice for a Kaniche.
Wow, that sounds just like her.
But I only have like 3 voices. And now that you're done, scram. Ooh, that's a nice skip.
To be
Chili
honest,
water.
it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord
I
Shibalanke,
don't understand when
right?
people
So,
really like
Does this
flavored
mean
water.
something's wrong?
Like they put flavoring in their water. Like I'm just like,
Hey, we've got a bite!
Help! Help! Something's pulling on me!
that must
What's
hurt.
going to save your life? Are you having leg cramps? Help!
Wait, how many people are
Hold
drowning?
your
What?
breath for now. We'll get you out
What
right
is
away.
going on? Drowning people? He's just dying.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad.
You just had synchronized leg cramps?
The two of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll, leave you to it then.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll see you around.
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
What if they just never show up again, and there was no significance to
Then it
any
won't
of
be long
that?
before she reels in Shipalonke himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
Just reeled in some dying people,
What if he enjoyed swimming
and just never mentioned them again.
It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him. I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
As you can see, the power of friendship
What about
sustains
you,
something.
then? Given
I
your
didn't read it in time.
personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship too?
Ha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive.
It's funny to me that in Japanese that it's just Naruto and Sasuke's voice actors.
Ow!
Picking up where we left off before, Sulali never makes mistakes with her messages, so I believe that it should be best to meet with Lord Shibulanke. That should quell any unnecessary speculation.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage. Seems like the people of the springs have done a great job.
She got that from a single
Don't worry.
glance.
We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after
So is
finishing my
Kachina the same
tasks
voice
for
actor as
today.
before,
It
or
looked
did
like
they
everyone
replace
else was
her?
about finished too.
Same for the Scions of the Canopy, we're all wrapped up.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then.
Oh, thank God.
Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage
This
holds
feels like
great
stalling.
importance to Natlan as it is now. We must pull together and work as one.
So I'm glad they
creating the
cut
best
it down a
atmosphere
bit.
possible for all our participants.
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Remind me again. Has Ahau done anything besides talk?
What's one of the dirtiest jobs is where we right this instant.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go! It's always a party with those three.
I need a better
Seems
Kanichi
like we
voice.
can check off the people of the springs. Oh, wait, 4! No, sorry, 4.
Ahau doesn't count as a person. Ahau doesn't have voting rights.
Let's ride.
I really wish that the Traveler just had like a scooter or something. Oh wait, so you can't...
Rise with the sun.
Oh, you can stack it. Okay. It just goes away instantly though. We rotate the camera a bit. I like how the screen is just blowing out my face. Alright, Masters in Night Wind. It would have been so funny if the Traveler just had like a bicycle. God, they should have done it.
to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Xbalanque's imminent return, and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
She stayed up till 3 a.m. working on a video.
Maintain, huh?
She's a very relatable
People
character to me.
thinking Granny Eatsilly would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand. And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Absolutely.
And you too! What about you, Mavuika?
No, of course not. Relax, Seat Lolly. Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
Even though I've never known him, I feel the same way.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
I heard that the
Come
Lantern
on,
Rite
you're making
is
it
going to be
sound like it's
missing
my
a lot of
first
voice
time
actors
here.
in English.
Rest well and stop worrying so
So that's
much.
going to be rough.
We'll discuss the tournament with
I mean, I'm probably not
Auroron.
going to stream that.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't
I think
go
I-
thinking that
I think I
Granny
streamed
Eastleigh
the
doesn't
last
like
one,
hanging
didn't
out
I?
with you just because she's not around all the time.
I think I did, and I remember being like embarrassingly bad at one of the puzzles. Oh yeah, that's part of a tribe quest, I think. I'll get around to it.
What if I put this piece
What the heck
of
is
rope
this?
here? Oh, and this wooden dummy.
What is this?
No.
I've never seen this before.
Then what about this?
No way, bro. That voice. Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone.
This bird is Xbalanque.
What you up to, Auroron?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear. A bird?
No, a juvenile Cucosaurus. This one looks a little different from the others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
Is he your pet, Auroron?
The heck are you on about? Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant. For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Did Paimon just say something?
That's a pretty good
wrong?
bird voice.
Oh wow. No way, bro. What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just... How should I describe him?
He's also some kind of elder.
No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
The heck are you on about? Is that not his name? Oh wow. No way, bro.
He's just repeating sentences.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day. The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back and forth argument. Eventually, Ahau got really
Aoife is the
agitated and just started
new
immediately
standard
shouting,
character?
"No, you!" No matter what Kakuku said.
No, you.
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of a How. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
No, he made it up for
Yeah,
Reddit karma.
I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away. Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanque.
Capture him.
Capture, huh? Wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Xbalanque?
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone
set
that
up
there's
like a
trap
Team
here,
Rocket
so
trap.
they won't get too close. See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what
Did
else
he
are you
have to
gonna
put
do
it on
with
the
poor
main
guy when you
road,
catch
though?
him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively
You're
hospitable
gonna,
sort.
you're gonna trap
Well,
him like a
chance
wild
like this
animal,
doesn't come
then
every
ask
day.
him to join
I
you.
wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Xbalanque, please let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up, a trap like
Oreo,
that
what are
won't
you
hurt
thinking?
him.
I don't know, I think
We all
he's
have faith in him.
completely lost
After
it.
all, he was the first Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
I agree with the bird.
Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro. Well, if you got time for this, then you finish prepping for the tournament, right?
I like how there's
words
no
right out of
hole
my
or
mouth,
anything you
Paimon.
can clearly see.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have
Mental support?
expertise in exactly neither of those.
You?
So I joined the logistics team. I provided some amazing supplies. The
You
others
see
even
what you're
praised
doing
me
right
for
now?
the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroron.
Bye, Auroron! Good luck with the... capturing Xbalanque. See you later!
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Huh? All right. See you later, my bros.
It probably killed the voice actor to say that.
Oh, Mavuika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
She's just
Shilonen?
chilling.
What a coincidence.
Oh, hey there, Shilonen. Did you come here for work?
There's nothing around here, though, other than Auroron and his trap. Is she just watching the show?
Auroron. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
You're sitting next to the main road
no,
to
he
the
didn't
village,
mention you
and you
at
don't
all.
expect people to see you?
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Her tent is nearby.
Wow! She literally ran away from home just to avoid
What is she
paperwork
eating? Is that
from you.
like celery?
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep
I
progress?
think the mic picked up my
Yes,
finger
and
cracking.
to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, Most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Xbalanque.
Oh, Xbalanque? Did you just say Xbalanque?
Wait, have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
We explained the
Yeah,
resurrection
I'm
of our
still
first
trying to wrap my
ruler.
head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true. Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goal suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Xbalanque, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Meh.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your
She's
work?
coming for your job. He's coming for your job,
Someone who's
Mavuika.
finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
Imagine if there's all this build-up just for nothing. That's probably how it's gonna go,
No
but
spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far. But...
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop.
Paimon's surprised she has a playful side.
Oh,
Even though she
and
commissioned to have
Shilonen,
the
now
world's
that you've
first
been
motorcycle
busted,
built just so
be
she
sure to
can goof
stop by my
around.
office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
Good night.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
God, I wish I could do that.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shilonen. And sleep well.
I wish I could go to sleep, just like turning off a light. She's just sleeping sitting. For me, I gotta be like in like a perfect sleeping position before I can fall asleep. You know, some people could just fall asleep anywhere. I think I've come close to falling asleep on a bus, though. When I'm like super tired.
Try and stop me!
Thing is, anytime I'm about to fall asleep, I just jolt awake immediately. Because it's so loud.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
Nice superhero landing.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
Glad to hear it.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
Oh, here she goes.
So, how have
Bringing up
preparations been going
trauma
here
in
at
a
the Flower
casual
Feather Clan?
conversation.
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
Go to the place up high. Alright. Oops. Where exactly are we going up there? Yeah, I guess so. I love this character. It's so funny that like my only Night Soul character is one that can basically do everything.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
Paimon, that's a
It's you,
telescope.
and the heroes of Natlan too.
You know, I have a
Shucks.
camera with a
Heroes of
telescopic
Natlan.
lens.
Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Ansan here too?
Oh, here to inspect our handiwork, eh? Lots of folks from the Flower Feather clan have gone to train for the tournament, and my students are just so... Let me turn off auto, I guess. But do I want to read all this? The rules of this tournament are different from before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel, and it's taken very seriously, treating it like a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're over there. Hey. Hey.
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time.
I'm glad
No
you're
problem
voiced
and no
Ethiopia
questions asked.
and not our main characters.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach, like student, huh, Ansan?
Oh, you flatter me. We're just here to help. These exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I hoped Aoife, that character you haven't met yet, bring a whole stack of medical supplies from the
You would
clinic.
break a sweat, you say?
Yeah, Aoife, that standard 5-star character that you haven't seen yet, is sweating a lot though. Not that I blame them. Doctors don't need to be... She's a doctor, by the way. You don't know that yet.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't...
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying
I wonder if they have the game coded so that like the auto is timed to how long the audio line is.
So you
That would
think
make
it's
sense,
something about
right?
this
I always
place?
thought that they did it manually,
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself
but
thinking,
then that would be a pain for doing multiple
"Compared to those
languages.
super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all."
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Being optimistic tends to... I forgot what her voice is. How did I already
The
forget?
wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just
That's
let me
one
know
way
if you
to
need
exit a
anything.
conversation. Huh, the wind is rising. I hear something on the air. I'm heading out, see ya.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed.
We've
I totally
already
include
checked up on
Paimon
each
as a
of the
person.
tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
Don't worry, things have been progressing over at the...
That's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Yeah, Collective of Plenty is the only faction that's left for me to do. And then Traveler is maxed out and I have everything I need.
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Indeed, you know Mavuika can personally The auto goes way too fast.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
Alright.
Rev the engines!
Damn, it's a kilometer away. This bike really reminds me of the motorcycle in Breath of the Wild, which you get at the very end of the game, when you're basically already probably done with everything. And it's like part of the DLC and stuff. It's really silly how that works. Pansy just gave up voicing Jansen. Yeah. Why are you so tanky?
Burn it down!
You know what? I was gonna try and like take it over because then that counts as killing it.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Yeah. I had it on auto. And like it kind of just it goes a little too fast when there's no voice lines. So I kind of just gave up. And I'm like, do I really want to read all this dialogue? Anyway, so I'm just like, whatever. We got the gist of it. With these story quests, I feel like they always do a ton of stalling at the beginning before they get to the meat of the quest. So I'm not like super inclined to read all the dialogue here. Is this a world quest? I mean, I guess we're fighting.
Watch this.
Who do you think would win in a fight?
Forget it.
Some animal poachers or the literal god of fire? Hello. Angry Saurian trafficker doesn't look very angry. Alright, let me just get out of here. Oops. I'll deal with that later. Just add it to the list of world quests that I completely forgot about. How many world quests do I have by now? Yep. Uh-huh. I'll get to him eventually, I promise. I can't refresh it in the air.
Rev the engines!
That's a lot, yeah. I'll get to it eventually. That's interesting. So this map, from around here to here, that was like a kilometer, right? Like 1 kilometer? So then this would be like 2 kilometers. So then what, like this map is probably like all 10 square kilometers maybe? That fall damage though. I feel like you shouldn't have fall damage when you're on the bike. Oops. Here you go. What lies before you is the mock-up of the course that will be used for the upcoming tournament.
You mean this entire thing?
It's not that big, Paimon. Paimon is just a hype man. She's just impressed by everything.
It's gotta be grand.
That's right. I've designed this one to make use of the stadium's maximum occupancy, or capacity, and I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension. See this kindling? I used a small animal to power it. I'm nothing if not innovative. Contestants will have to chase it throughout the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain, and they'll prove themselves using their abilities to overcome everything and everything that stands in their path. That's the everything of this course. Oh, so it's like Harry Potter.
This round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the
I don't know, I saw the
highest
flying
scores
thing and
will
I'm like,
move on
oh,
to the
that's
final
a
individual
Quidditch.
battles.
Or whatever it is. Hey, Huffnut.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament too. It's just so... you.
Golden Snitch. I see. What's a Quidditch then? Can you believe I've never read Harry Potter?
Well, the competition's all about chasing
It's just
the
one of those
winner.
things I never
You're
got
all
into.
chasing something too, right?
That's a good metaphor. It'll come in handy when I'm explaining the ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
Oh, the sport is Quidditch. So I was still correct. Alright, judging by your faces, you're ready to go.
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Is this where the poor people get to try out Mavuika?
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this. Do you
It's gonna be a
think that
test
she
run. We're
seems a
gonna use the
little bit
motorcycle.
different after the war and all? Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before.
Yeah, no shit, you were
willing
at
to just
war.
loosen up and have fun.
Wow, she seems a lot less serious than when we were at like a life or death war where we could have been wiped out. Huh, I wonder what's the reason for that.
Whoa, You heard too? So, Paimon's right.
Yeah, the side of her that she hid during the war has come out. Makes sense though. Everyone wants to unwind after, you know, not having the threat of your lives. Not having your lives threatened anymore.
Oh, so that's why you called this over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
Alright,
Hey, Coach, what about...
let's get to the race.
I'm ready.
What'd you do, stretch? Wow, thanks for the tutorial.
Exploration and trials.
But I'm just chasing this thing, right?
Adventuring is full throttle.
Oh, okay. Phlogiston. Oops.
Live commentary, huh? Very nice.
Live commentary, except we can't hear anything. Wait, am I racing the thing, or am I supposed to follow it? Catch up.
It's a piece of cake.
Oh, I hurt the capybara. Am I supposed to kill this? Maybe.
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
I wonder if it's possible to fail this.
Come on, you said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge.
Did I lose?
Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
I don't know if I was supposed to race it or just keep up with it.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
What do you think? First things first, let me say that enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
Damn! Let her have it. Damn, the clapback though. If only she was voiced.
Oh, good point.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems.
Mavuika gives it a 7 out of 10.
For example,
Could've
take
been
the
better.
chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also...
And she's really tearing into it. Couldn't have spawned any of these issues without actually running the course. Thanks for your help, Mavuika. I wonder what Ianson's Night Soul ability is going to be. I mean, I got the impression that she's going to be like a brawler type thing. But I don't know, we'll see. We got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try? Yeah, ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Atlan. I'm sorry, I just got like the visual of Mavuika like dunking a basket in basketball.
It's been a long time since I saw gear like this.
Like one of those
This game can
edits
be played by
of like
2,
the Dragon Ball
3,
Z
or
characters
4
playing
people,
basketball.
and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'm game.
Great. I'll be your opponent then.
In that case, get into position, you two. I'll start the clock. Whoever has the highest score when the clock runs out wins. I'm just sorry. I need to find that image. I love that image. You can hear my clicky keyboard now. I got a new keyboard. It's a wireless I mean, a wired mechanical keyboard because I had a wireless keyboard before and I didn't trust it for games. Oh my god. How do I... One sec. I need a better way of like showing images and stuff. You gotta go make lunch. Yeah. This is the visual I had, but with Natline characters when they mentioned ball sports. I love that shit. Alright, thanks for joining, Daisy. Alright, let's play some basketball.
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
Sure thing, Paimon. What are we doing? Oh. Are we just hitting it back? Yeah. I mean, is this fair? Because she's using like a giant claymore. This is riveting. Riveting gameplay. I like how Mavuika is just moving around and attacking. I haven't moved at all. Except there. It's a little too easy, Anson.
It was a thrilling game!
Thrilling game, though.
Edge of her seat.
Shiro is just the hype man.
Indeed you did. I've noticed that you're very good at games. And now that I found such a great opponent, we've got to have a rematch sometime.
She's gassing me up. She's gonna shark me. She's like, how about we raise the stakes on this next one? And then she unleashes her full Archon power. Should be enough data and feedback on your end for now.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
The ball launcher was kind of... I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shilonen.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
I'd say 10 at most. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Pansy Paimon. Didn't think you'd have time to try out the ball launcher.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Alright, let's get on.
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub.
No one
treat.
expects the Paimon Inquisition.
What? Okay, Pylon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
It's so funny to me that they kind of like bait you in the beginning of the quest. They're like, oh, Shablanki is coming back, the first Pyro Archon. And then like, it's just like, hey, let's talk to every character in this entire region. And we'll have like a ton of dialogue. And then maybe within like 3 hours, we'll get back to what we talked about before. Alright, let me turn in these commissions. I'm not getting many encounter points off this though.
Ad Astra Abbot.
Ad Astra.
Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyssal.
I wonder if Catherine's voice actor recorded that line and didn't know that it would be used for every single region. They just recorded it, they were like, oh, that's fine. And then just... It's gonna be here for the next 5-6 years. It's gonna be like the most heard phrase in the game because a lot of people just log in, do commissions or whatever, and then log out.
This realm.
I actually need to cook some stuff.
If you ever have.
I wonder if I did the weeklies yet. Forge, cook. No, I didn't. I don't even know why I care about the battle pass. The free battle pass barely has anything worth the time. This Matsutake meat rolls is kind of a staple. Probably should have just entered a number. I'm just gonna make 99. But you're telling me I made 99 and it only doubled it 6 times? With a 12% chance? That's some BS. And 2 more levels I get a basic summon. So just so you know, Huffnut, I don't think you were here at the beginning. Next stream is pretty definitely going to be Marvel Rivals. Just because I've been playing it like every day. So I kind of want to try out streaming it just to see how it goes. Because my main worry is that like...
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
My main worry is that I'm gonna play it and I'm not gonna say much. Or it's just gonna be the face cam and I'm gonna be like... and not saying anything the entire time because I'm just like try-harding and sweating. So I don't know. I'll try streaming it, I'll see how it goes. Because it's a competitive team-based shooter, right?
Glad to see you with our new heroes too.
Boss, this is the Traveler and this is Paimon.
Nice to meet you.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual?
It's all Cliff Bars for the protein.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up.
And
that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
They have to animate that.
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but Just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
God, I think I've had a food coma before. It's, once I think it was like in high school or something. I was just coming back and I'm like, man, I could really go for some like Chinese food. And I bought like fried noodles, and I think it was probably enough for a family. And I ate all of it. And I got home and I'm just like drinking like a ton of water, trying not to die. And just like, I was afraid to go to sleep because I was afraid I wouldn't wake up. Be careful when you eat salty food.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Xbalanque.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Xbalanque is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate
What headphones
a
do
fair
I use?
victory.
Also, hello Exodus. How you doing? They are the Sennheiser Massdrop 6XX.
Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope.
It's similar to the Sennheiser HD 600s, I think.
Upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will.
It's just nice. It's open back. It's very comfortable.
Participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared.
For the longest time with headphones, especially like the closed back headphones, like the ones that are just tight and like on the ears and stuff, it sucks. Like if you try to play video games, you start to get like a headache because of the clamping force of it. Getting headphones like these, they're really nice. It's just very large, it goes around the ear, it's very breathable, and because it's open back, it's not like, it doesn't block sound from outside, so you don't, it's just comfortable.
For this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
You can't use it on the bus or anything though. You won't be able to hear your music.
You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
I've ordered that much food with friends before, and it's always like a mistake. We're always just like, oh yeah, let's just order the thing that's for like 6 people.
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
And then it's just like impossible to finish. She eats this much for breakfast.
Our Archon's always had a healthy appetite.
I mean, if you exercise enough, it's fine.
Enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Mavuika's polished off half of the grilled meat with elegance. Paimon turns towards you with a frightened look. She has met a truly terrifying opponent.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then.
Why is she paying for our room?
All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
All right, good night. How do you feel? Want another drink?
How much Mora do I have, by the way, after
And how about
all the
some
upgrades I
dessert?
did?
Paimon still wants something sweet. Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
I have to check my Mora. I think I had like... Okay, let's check.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is!
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present, so why is he coming back now, of all times?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he... isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the First Son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
We all saw her throw that punch.
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Well, you got me there. Well, as
I don't know who's gonna win,
age,
but if they
I've got to
fight,
vote
we're
for
all
our
gonna
Archon,
lose.
Right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh, what I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than a beetle battle. Damn, he's dissing the event that came out at the time of this quest. I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will the matches go and who's gonna come out on top? Will the legendary Xbalanque really participate? If he wins the whole thing, then will Mavuika preside over the victory ceremony too? Is he even allowed? Is he allowed to participate? If he somehow shows up? I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Alright, Paimon's done eating.
Sin Lolly saw it in a dream and we're all taking it as fact. Where's your proof, Sin Lolly? It came to me in a dream.
Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can.
Return to the accommodation and rest. Didn't we just do that? Or is it a different accommodation? Oh. Alright.
Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start!
That voice. Oh, it's Paimon. Wait, the tournament?
Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but...
He's gonna run out the house with toast in his mouth. I'm late, I'm late.
Paimon can't believe it! Mavuika totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggle to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there, how are you feeling?
Mavuika?
Yeah, she's just chilling.
Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Is that the first time we've gotten an apology animation? We know it's our fault, we're really sorry.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Your Uber is here.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
Paimon doesn't count as a passenger, so we're not overloaded.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
Oh, it would have been cool if we got to play with, with the Traveler as the second passenger.
Try and stop me! We're speeding, right? We
Can I go faster?
Come on! If this
I
counts as
can't.
speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Iris entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are.
That was short. Oh yeah, it is right there. Okay.
So much air and Paimon stomach. Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts
It's
to
true,
make
we
some
never
new
even
friends.
talked to her about anything like that. We were occupied by a war.
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
She's just doing donuts.
And safe!
I'm gonna show off.
Do.
Gotta love her for that though.
We won the bet! That's right. Pay up a how.
Yeah, pay up, Hal.
Joke's on you, How doesn't have money.
Darn it.
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Hey, I'm too miney.
Sure
Hey,
pulled off
guys.
that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the
Everyone,
Oops.
welcome back
I
to
didn't
the
mean to do that.
pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The Abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did.
Do you think the
My
tournament
comrades,
is gonna have
my
any
friends,
gameplay?
Thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Do you think it's just gonna be a black screen saying, the tournament went well?
From now
I
on,
wish you
the
could have seen
pilgrimage
it.
will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well
She said
as a
Among
stage
Us.
upon which to showcase your individual growth.
Is
Today
Among Us
marks
still
the
big?
beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
I feel like it kind of just slowly died out.
Who's gonna be the new champion?
I mean, it's probably still super popular, just not talked about.
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us. We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet.
Oh, and
I feel like our
one more
job is
thing.
extremely
I
vague.
believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off.
I can't use Mavuika, so I can't just climb up there. Okay. It's funny, I've grown reliant on the character.
Oh, hi there, Eon-san. Are you gonna participate in the
Oh my
tournament?
god, she doesn't have a voice, I'm gonna have to... No, as the designer of the course, that's out of the question. I'm here to cheer everyone on and monitor the pre-event warm-up. Contestants must limber up properly so they don't get injured.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Shibalanke's resurrection, right?
That kind of aura.
Kind of aura over here.
Yeah, the others told me about it. I kept an eye out, but I haven't noticed anything unusual. At least I haven't seen any contestant whose strength or skill is clearly a cut above the rest.
Keep asking around then.
You're welcome. Wait a moment.
Huh?
You'll warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium, so you gotta go in. The Kachina idol animation. where she just starts breakdancing.
Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Alright. Encourage the contestants is my objective. I thought that was a door. Is that not a door? That's a door, right? Maybe it just doesn't want me to go there.
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
Hi.
You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
She thought she was alone, so she was trying to do a Kamehameha.
Power to search for Lord Shibboleth.
Don't act like you haven't done it.
To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Maybe he revived as a bird.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
I'm so sure that that's the twist.
Now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Even though it doesn't make sense, because isn't that bird part of like Aoife's character? Wait, Aoife is... One second. No, I'm getting characters mixed up. Aoife is... Aoife, Genshin... What's the standard 5-star coming out? I thought that was Aoife. Yeah, we don't know what Aoife looks like. Okay. I was getting mixed up. Who's the next character coming out? Genshin, new, standard... Surprisingly hard to find a name of a character you don't know. Okay, whatever. I got it mixed up. My bad. Alright. It won't even let me see the map. Great. I have no idea where it's taking me. Oh, hey.
Gonna take part in the tournament?
Another character with no voice. Of course, I wouldn't dream of missing such a rare opportunity.
You can do it! Where's the how, though?
I locked him in a chest. I'm going to win the tournament solely on my own merit, so he's not needed during the competition.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Shibboleth?
I've looked all over, but haven't seen anyone who struck me as being on his level. Let's touch base again later. That's some corporate talk, Traveler.
As always, Kanichi. We should go check with the others now.
We'll
so
touch
see you
base.
Later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
Appreciate it. Wish you guys every success as well. That's a surprisingly easy voice to do. Because you have to put force into every word.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
They're really putting that idle animation to work.
Hey, you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss. I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me. Yeah, having the right mindset is everything. Yep. Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Shibalonke?
Say, by the way, just a side thought, have you seen like the first Pyro Archon resurrected anywhere?
I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though. So he probably hasn't passed this way.
Have you checked Auroron's trap?
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning. I will, thank you. Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Mavuika.
Where is she, though? Sounds lower.
We're back!
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
They're all miserable.
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Shibalonke...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin, and there's still no sign of him?
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off.
It's just weird to me that they're just like, oh yeah, he will and get resurrected. We don't know how, we don't know why,
Warmed up? Now,
but they just all
take
accept
your
it as a
positions.
fact.
This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Alright.
I knew it. It was gonna be still images.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
I wonder how much time it takes to make one of these. Because I bet they just use the 3 models.
Kanich
And maybe just render it differently.
Parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
Use a different focal length. See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
Isn't it cheating to use a vehicle like that?
So annoying.
Why isn't C. Lolly riding her pillow?
We're about to find out.
Everyone's being so flashy and that one guy's just kicking. Damn, he just blasted a hole right through him. Got you. Do you yield?
I yield.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kanich!
Kanich! Kanich!
That's amazing!
Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kanich. I knew he'd win.
So you're telling me the grand finals wasn't even 2 playable characters?
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. People always talk about how tough you are.
Does that mean
Now I
that
can say for sure.
Mulani or
They're
Kachina
not
got beat by a
It's funny.
NPC?
I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kenichi in the final.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kenichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Hear that? They're recognizing your strength as well. Keep up the good work, and let's have a rematch sometime.
Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Shibalanke was in our hearts this whole time.
I'm missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
What's with the looks on your faces? I might have won, but I'm not Shibalanke.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then? Just kill me now. Better death than to suffer this torture. What a joke.
Let's check Auroron's trap. I feel like that's a better plan, almost.
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
You mean, he might be Shibalanke?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now? That's news to me.
Y'all are going to some weird
Lord
conclusions.
Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kenichi. Could he really be?
Could this NPC really be Shibalanke?
Huh? What are you looking at, Mavuika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalanke's power, but rather that I could not.
Does she mean that Shibalanke is not present, or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Makes me think of that one guy near the inn in
There
Lee.
you are.
The guy that was just like very...
No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
Huh? Who's that?
Yeah, the one really strong guy.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
Does he actually have like a playable character model?
He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Shibalanke? But he's just a kid.
Does he have abs?
This kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how? Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Shibalanke? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Shibalanke to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's pyro.
He does have a six-pack.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No! This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalanke for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the
I mean,
commotion.
that's a playable character model, right?
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Xbalanque is one of the most important people in
I mean,
all
it looks
of
like he's
Natlan.
basically the size
I will take
of
responsibility for
Jansen.
receiving him into our midst.
So they could finally use the little kid model for a male character. Mavuika seems to be signaling Paimon and I to follow her. Your eyes are a lot better than mine, Traveler. I would never have seen that from there.
Let's go! Hey, wait up!
Is this a cutscene? No, not yet.
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mavuika.
You could have given him a ride.
Xbalanque, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing
That's
something
definitely a
like
playable
this,
character
so
model.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on. I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your
Is it
sense
weird
of
that
humor,
Xbalanque is
no
giving me
sources
rodent
have ever
vibes?
touched upon it.
Is that a weird thing to say?
Than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanque for short.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Oh, he heard you.
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child
Isn't
of
that
present-day
Dr.
Natlan.
Rekka's VA?
I'm only possessing it temporarily.
Is that a Star Rail
I
character?
see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream.
Yeah, the kid's
I
dead.
have my own plans. And as for my
The
reasoning,
director guy.
you'll find
Oh,
out
yeah,
soon
yeah.
enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to
I think I played in
exercise,
Japanese, though,
and hasn't
so I
really
wouldn't know.
trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motion.
This is just the plot of
not
Dragon Ball
exactly
Daima.
suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt,
Everyone,
I'd
all
be
the
no
Dragon Ball
better than a
characters get
criminal.
shrunk down into
never do anything
kid
like
form.
that.
So it's like a
Indeed.
power level reset.
Still, the great shaman Lali learned about your impending resurrection
Just to
from the
make things
Wire,
more interesting
but
again.
We still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the Ruler of Death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things
He
that
has to
pique
be
their
playable,
interest.
right?
I
They
bet
wouldn't go through
correctly
all
on the
this
outcome
trouble.
of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future. That is, the present. So I might finally bring together our
It was still
people's
super
resolve,
cool when she just
which has
broke
stood
into the Night
firm
Kingdom
for
like that.
thousands of years and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings.
I'm wondering if this kid just looks like this normally.
Mavuika,
Or if
truly are a
when
remarkable leader.
Shibalonke leaves the
my
body,
honor to
it's just
have
gonna
met you.
morph back into like a generic
Please,
NPC.
you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise to sunset.
A single day?
What?
The day's almost over. Bro, it's like 6
That's why I
p.m.
said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax. only to have my trouser leg snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere.
Did he get caught by everyone's
Once
traps?
I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took
I knew
a
you
nap
should have
before
checked the
getting
trap.
up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
She introduced me to something called
Well then,
CrossFit.
What's next for you?
Oh, what a great
What in the
question.
heavens?
I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
What do you look at me for?
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
What am I getting into?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame.
Mavuika is just gonna
burning with a
cleave this kid in
passion that
two.
will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior. Just like, surely you shall not refuse me this battle. O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mavuika.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
I don't know what he's getting us into. He wants us to leave our mortal coil.
What is this place?
It's the Day Kingdom. I've never been here before.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun,
I was
created
close.
by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself. The most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
And you can record it on your iPhone and
We've
upload it to
manifested in an
YouTube.
almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right.
Remember
As I
to
said,
record it
I knew
horizontally.
you to be a
This ain't
born warrior
TikTok.
the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth.
So
due to
what
the great
exactly
soul
is this going to be? Yeah, tell me
What
12.
makes a true hero? Someone strong of
Spoilers
body,
on screen.
or strong of mind, or
I'm not sure if you
must
mind.
one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
That's the other code. Yeah, he's the
Indeed.
he's the
That's
first Pyro
exactly what
Archon
I've always wanted.
resurrected
As
for a day.
citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
He doesn't know I'm C6R5.
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
He just gets killed in one hit. That would be funny. Do you never feel tired or hopeless?
In war, there's no time for that.
So what exactly is... what exactly am I doing? You can tell she's not serious because she hasn't brought out the motorcycle.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
The Traveler really should have recorded that on his iPhone.
Making excuses for coming up just a hair short. Not by
Could have gone
much,
viral.
just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the
Wasn't
name
it a tie?
Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will.
Mavuika just looks
You possess a
enormous
great
next to this
understanding
child.
of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war
Because this
was
is like the
won.
first male
I'd have
kid
never
model.
been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death
Timmy is the
that once
first?
enveloped me has been dispersed
Well, I mean,
by your
like,
flames. Mavuika,
unplayable kid
you are
model.
the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize.
Because he's like smaller than Bennett and stuff. He's like,
From you, it must be super awesome.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death. Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead
All
outside
Natlan
of the
characters
Night
look
Kingdom.
playable.
Now, take it.
I mean, I
Though
feel
we
like they
both
put a
became
little too much
pyro
effort
archons in life,
into this one
we
character.
were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing.
He's a god.
Rather than cling to the past, we
I
should
mean, I'm just
enshrine
thinking
it in
more from like
memory.
a financial perspective.
Ever loved and
Why
never
put so much
forgotten.
effort into the 3D model if you're not going to use it?
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mavuika. All our efforts.
I could barely tell what they're saying because they're all talking at the same time.
This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world.
And it's not like lined up completely.
May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
Thanks for explaining it, Paimon. He knew from the start that Mavuika wouldn't accept his gift, but he proposed it all the same. Was it so that he could pass on these words? He has long sensed the prayers from all the souls of the Night Kingdom. That must be why he created this special space to bring their voices here.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never
Traveler
forget
voice completely
that
changes the
we are
mood.
still human. Live as you
Hey,
please.
he was born with
in
it, he
this
can't
age
change
of
it.
Peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Huh? Mavuika, where are you going?
Ho ho! Leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Xbalanque. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Xbalanque, have you ever ridden a Kawasaki Ninja?
You're coming too. Come on, it's time for us to live
The
as we
future is
please.
now, old man.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Genius!
A board?
This is Mavuika's flame strider. Oh, we call that board a surfboard.
Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good.
Ah, I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What?
after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika!
The hands of our friends the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already
Do you think Xbalanque would become the Pyro Archon if they had TikTok in their time?
In this age.
Or would he be too
Speaking
brain
of which,
rotted?
we just passed them by. Sweet!
I wish I could go faster. Oh. I didn't realize you can actually attack. Oh, that loading time though.
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
And now it's completely
It's
disintegrated.
long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
I think so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Get ready for a loading screen.
Oh, you can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natlan back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the
AR-60?
people who live here, some things
You're
will never
AR-60
change.
now?
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So,
You're
what
gonna
do you
have a
think?
lot of Mora.
Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy.
Me? Yeah,
I
I've been
really do
AR-60
adore
for a
this
while.
world, just like a plant adores the sun.
Oh, that's the end? Oh, I thought we were going through more regions. Woohoo!
Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least
Saw the
we
thing
could do
and
for
thought
our
I
friend.
reached AR-60.
I'll admit, I
I think it
didn't
shows that
expect
whenever I
people
get something
several
that's like
thousand years in the
adventure
future
rank
to
points.
see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had
It would have been
a great
funny
day
if
today.
I've been playing since
Thank
day
you,
one and I
dear
wasn't
friends.
AR-60 yet.
I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
This kid's just gonna disintegrate
Thank you for coming back
right when
to
the
see
sun
us.
goes down.
This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Hyman's gonna miss you. See you later, Xbalanque.
Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom too.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Xbalanque's soul.
Some people could just fall
Well,
asleep anywhere.
It's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time.
As soon as Xbalanque is gone, we
Let's
just
hurry
leave
back.
this kid.
You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Maosao should be there too.
This kid
I'll
just
bring him
died on
over.
his feet. And we're just talking about what we're gonna eat for dinner. You know, I can really go for shawarma. See, where's the kid? We just left him.
There'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry.
We
I'm
just
sure
left him there.
Yansan
Yeah,
will
we
save
sure
some
did.
for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a
He's not
smart move.
Shibalanka anymore, so why do we care?
Probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Ah, seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Thanks for sharing that,
watch
Paimon.
this.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Were they left for the three of us? The kid's probably thinking where he is. That's kind of terrifying.
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up
Collectible
an
flower
entire
sighted?
path
Where?
using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribe.
It's funny
must
how the
light them with
cutscenes
their own
work like that.
hands. The
A lot of the
flames
time
will
you'll see
illuminate
like a
the path
chest or
ahead
something you
and
haven't
show the
gathered.
tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Well, I guess I'm not getting that flower. Ah, you're back.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Shibalanke. It was pretty time-consuming.
Ah, so where is he now?
More than well. Shibalanke,
Don't tell me you left him
he's
to
a very
fend
good
off the
man.
wolves by
He
himself,
far surpassed even my expectations.
alone in a forest. She reveals everything without reservation, holding nothing back, hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise again for one day. Still, it was enough time for her to recount the people's achievements and hard work for him. As night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and a child of the tribes on her back. The sun arose in that child's dream and quietly sat in his deep sleep. And then he got ate by wolves.
So the only reason Lord Shibalanke didn't
I'm
win the
wrapped.
tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey, and as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Shibalanke didn't even make it that far.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's
Kanich just got completely overshadowed
Kanich,
by
you've proven
Shibalanke showing
yourself
up.
a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion.
I appreciate that Kanich isn't saying anything. Ugh. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Huh? Where am I?
Hello, Maosao. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame.
So the kid just
You
normally sounds like
participated in the
that.
tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Shibalanke, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
I never have dreams like that. My
It
dreams are
wasn't a
messed up.
dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant? You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Damn. So, of all the kids that Shibalanke could have possessed, he possessed the kid with asthma.
I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes, you'll turn out to be a truly
He's
beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
And don't call someone a vegetable.
Yeah, I will.
It's very rude.
Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
It was the Pyro Archon. She kept punching me in the face. I'm really traumatized, actually. I'm kind of scared to stand next to her.
Either. I did have a duel with Shibalanke.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Shibalanke and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Congratulations, me.
Wow! This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You
Right, Traveler? I won, didn't I? Right? Clears throat. Is he actually gonna... No. Mavuika is right. Paimon and I have witnessed her victory with our own eyes.
Amazing.
I mean, I'm completely
What an
biased.
achievement.
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
It has been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or, of course.
Whoops.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
Where's my sister? I was just thinking, you were fighting... Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him, even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
Huh? That's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Do anything but find his sister. I mean, I think he stopped asking that after he kind of personally met his sister. Because now he knows that, like, she's with the Abyss Order and all that, so he doesn't really have to look for her, but kind of just figure out what's going on. Alright. Oh yeah, apparently, like, doing that quest gives you enough materials to get Mavuika to, like, level 60 or something. Which is kind of funny. I got one for one more summon. What a roll to end it on. Okay. I think it's definitely time for bed. Did I build her? I mean, as much as I can, really. Look, these are the artifacts right now. This gets an extra 40% based on the artifact set bonus. Yeah, energy recharge doesn't matter. I went for attack rather than pyro damage bonus. In terms of skills or talents, I'm still just waiting on the weekly boss materials. You can only get 2 a week. Fight a boss. You actually want me to? Who should I fight? See, here's the thing. I'm actually working on a video right now. I think you're gonna get your request. I don't know if I want to spoil what the video is. GeoCube? Does that even work? Hang on. Let's do that just because I want to see. So what is that, Liu? The GeoCube, that's such a specific request. Fighting all the bosses with Himiko, C6R5. I mean, you're basically there. It's, fighting every weekly boss just with Mavuika solo with no healing or buffs. And it's actually almost done.
Rev the engines.
I'm still trying to figure out how I can beat Arlecchino, to be honest, because she gives the bond of life. So it kind of like saps your health, and you can't heal to get rid of it, so... Oh, that's a waste.
Rise with the sun.
Oh, he's already dead. What's going on? Oh, I have to break off them? Okay. I haven't fought this boss in a long time. He got some of his health back. I guess we'll just gather this, to be honest. I'll probably need it eventually. What is happening? So her skill kind of works like Yaimiko. So fast. Yeah, because it's just auto-attacking, right? So it's able to hit him even though he's on top of the pillar. Whenever he's vulnerable, at least. So it's just like, it's constantly attacking. Alright, let me give one attempt to Arlecchino. Thing is, I'm gonna turn off the mic and face cam, because just in case I actually win, then I can use it for the video I'm making. Force geohypostasis into its revival state without destroying any basalt columns. That's funny. I've gotten some interesting achievements using Mavuika to beat bosses. Okay, let me remove Traveler from the team. Let me give this a shot. So I'm gonna mute, I'm gonna take the face cam off, just in case. So I'll see you in a bit, but I'm gonna try once to beat Arlecchino without healing. Alright. I was up until 3 AM last night trying to do this, by the way.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Light it up! Is it my turn now? With these rising flames! Is it my turn now? Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now? With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. The countdown has begun. Have a taste of purgatory. Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Fly tangled in a web. Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With these rising flames. Is it my turn now? Wrath from the sky! Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Burn it down! Is it my turn now?
The end of our legacy.
Damn it. I went through that entire thing without getting hit once, but... So here's the thing. If you don't heal, she has that global bond of life thing. You can't dodge it, as far as I know. I've even tried like ulting through it. It still hits you. And then when she does that, it just saps all your health until the second phase. In the second phase, it removes it, and then you're not like pressured to do... No, the ult doesn't work. I've tried it. It still hits you with it. It doesn't do any damage or whatever, but it still puts the corrosion on. which saps all your health. So basically I have to do the entire boss fight, both phases, without getting hit. And it's very difficult. So that's what I've been doing. I beat everyone else very easily. It's just because of this one gimmick. And like I was able to do it very easily if I just like made an exception to the rule of no healing and just like used one of the food items whenever she used the global bond of life. But I'm like, it's kind of dumb that I have to make an exception for that. When you get to the second phase, she does also put a bond of life on you, but I'm thinking that I have enough damage to burst her down before that happens. It's just I keep dying. I keep getting hit by like one thing. It's rough. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be an end of the stream. It's rough though. Like I've fought that first phase so many times that I can get through it. It's just that second part, she immediately hits you with that like crazy move. And it's hard to dodge it too. At least when you arrived to prior Archon's fight. Yeah, at least you saw the fun cutscene. Alright, I'm gonna end it. But thanks for joining. I hope you guys have a good night or rest of your day, depending on where you are. I should probably go to sleep. Yeah, yesterday I was just playing Marvel Rivals with the boys, which by the way is gonna be the next stream most likely. And then I finished that, and then I'm just like, you know what, let's try beating Arlecchino again. So I think I was up from like 12 a.m. to like 3 a.m. just fighting Arlecchino. I'll get it done eventually, maybe. Otherwise I do have to make an exception for the video that I'm making. That's lame though. Anyway, good night. See you guys.